What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Battle Legacy Collection video. Today we're in Battle Network 5, and I'm going to be showing off how to grind out Zenny and Bug Frag, since you will need quite a bit of Zenny and a hefty chunk of Bug Frags throughout the game. Now, I'm going to show off a few different methods depending on where you are in the game, and for getting, for doing a bit of, if you want to get started a bit earlier, that is. So, let's get started. So the first spot I wanted to show is the End Area 2 Liberation Mission area. So you can talk to the Golden Abbey anytime after you beat the Liberation Mission, and you'll be able to just redo whatever Liberation Mission you're on. This is the Liberation Mission with Dark Mega Man as the boss, as you can see here. So what we're going to do here is actually really simple. And this will work for both versions. What you're going to change to your Speed Navi, whether it be Shadow Man or Gyro Man. And you're just going to come up right over here and liberate this panel right here. I'm actually not sure if you can use Gyro Man's Twin Liberate here, or not Twin Liberate, if you can use Gyro Man's Bomb Liberation here. But basically, you're going to come over this panel and liberate it. Because the item panel here is 2400 Zennies. Just turn on Buster Max for this, it'll make it go significantly faster. So we do that. Please, and that. Nice and easy. Control liberate doesn't even matter. But wait, 2400 Zenny for doing that. And you can do this a bit earlier if you want, simply because it's that early on in the Liberation Mission. And then after that, you just press Start, Retreat, and you can do that over and over. Problem with this is, not really much of a problem. You only get Zennies doing this method, and it's a bit of a pain to set that up each time, right? Because then you have to talk to the Golden Mr. Prog each time. Then you have to go through the Liberation Mission and things like that. It's not that far into the Liberation Mission, but I did want to show this because this is one of the earlier options you can do.
Alright, as an alternative method for grinding out some Zenny if you don't want to do Liberation missions, what you can do is, with your Navi Customizer, you're going to want Million set up in some way, either via a patch card like I have here with the Snake Man patch card, and Sneak Run also helps as well if you fit on a Navi Customizer, but you can also use the Sneak Run programs. So after that, we're going to come over here to End City and jack into this statue here. And then after that, because of Sneak Run, I'll have no encounters, and just come in here because of Millions. Every GMD you pick up will be Zenny. So there'll be 2 GMDs here. There's one here, or one potential spawn here, and the potential spawn will be over here. And then there's another potential spawn right over here. So I already got the 2 spawns here, and then I could scoot past this person. There's another potential spawn over here for that. I'll just show that again real quick. All right, back in here. Looks like we're at the other potential spawn this time over here. So right there. And let's check this spawn over here. It's not down here. Okay, that works out perfectly then, because I can show the alternative spawns as well. And with this, you don't have to do any battling. It's just like jacking in and jacking out. And it might actually be a bit faster than the Liberation Mission spam, because you don't have to deal with any dialogue. I guess like the only real time sink into this one is potentially figuring out which spawn it is for the GMD. But even then, it's not that big of a deal. But I do believe overall this is probably faster than the Liberation Mission spam. I figured I would throw this in here as well, as this is another method that I'd like to use for grinding out Zenny. The problem with this is that, again, you get no bug frags with this either.
For next, we're going to make our way over to End Area 5 and start the Liberation Mission over here. Listen over here, you don't necessarily need to go over to your Speed Navi. Just pick anyone, go up to this panel right here and liberate it. So it should be a bit easier because you don't need to go, you don't need to cycle over your Speed Navi. But just turn on Buster Max and just, destroy the enemies as quickly as you can. A little bit slow there, but this one gets you a little bit of Zenny. This one gets you 1800 instead of 2400, so the other method is a little bit faster. But this one, you don't have to switch Navis, so maybe this actually... the other one's a bit more lucrative. I'm not sure this will be faster if you can get the cycle down. Because I don't really like doing this method. But this is another thing that you can do if you just want to kind of mindlessly do this. All right, so for the final location, we are here in Undernet Area 3. This isn't going to be available to you until very late in the game, and it requires a bit more setup than the previous locations, because you'll be able to get both Bug Frags and Zenny from this one. So, what you're going to want is an Navi Customizer, set up similar to mine. You basically want Fish. Fish is a program you can buy in Undernet Area 3. The other side of Undernet Area 3 is going to have a programs vendor. You can buy that from there. You're going to want Beat as well, because we're going to use Beat to bug Fish. The bugs that are caused from this are not relevant to your virus battling, what you're going to be doing. Bugging Fish increases your encounter rate, while also allowing you to attract aquaviruses. And then Beat just gives you an emotion bug, which actually it might not be a motion bug. I don't remember what it is exactly, but don't worry, it's irrelevant. And then you're going to want at least +2 attack. I had Buster Pack and +1 attack just so I have max attack, but you just want at least +2 attack, and you're going to want to turn on Buster Max as well. And you'll see why in just a moment. Now, aside from that, you're going to want to have an unlocker. I'm sorry, a lock enemy, because that will make our farming a bit easier, even with the fish program. We're going to be looking for a specific set of virus encounters here. Here's one set of virus encounters. I also have to mention you're going to want a luck reel 1 on your reg chip, and we're going to show why in a second here, if this virus battle cooperates with me. So, okay, they moved in the correct formation like that, and then Buster Max there. Very quick, very easy. And then from here, there is the mystery data has like a 3 in 8 chance of being 3,000 Zenny, and 3 in 8 chance of being 3 Bug Frags. And then the other two 1 in 8s aren't really relevant for us. Let's see, right here, we just got the Bug Frags. That's nice. So now we got the correct encounter that we want. Now we're going to use our lock enemy. There is also another encounter that we can use for this. It's a Boy Bomb and the Lark EX as well. I'm going to see if I can show why you want the luck reel in a second here. Well, here's the other formation that I wanted to show. This might be good too, because I might be able to show the 3,000 Zenny. So we do that and that. If we're lucky, we get the Zenny this time. And we got it. Nice. Found the encounter again. Let's see. Can I get it here? Okay, here it is. See, if I do it like that, if the Lark moves forward, and I use the Electro destroys the green mystery data, and that's what we don't want to happen. That's why I recommended having at least level 2 busting power and Buster Max on, because then you'll have enough to one-tap the Lark EXs. And that's going to be it for farming Bug Frags in Zenny in Battle Network 5. This last method is the one I recommend the most, just because you can get both Zenny and Bug Frags. On top of that, you'll be getting chip trade fodder as well here. So if I go to my pack, you can see I have, a bunch of wide shots, a bunch of Gundle Soul 3s, which is something you get from the Green Mystery data. Some more chips here, the Boy Bombs, the Wood Nose, the Sanctuaries, things like that. Just because it's a little bit easier to... you get more Zenny from here. You can do this in other areas as well. This is just the area where it's easiest to get the encounter you want, lock onto it. Because of the fish program. Now, if you really want to, ACDC area is also an area where you can find green mystery data. However, you cannot use fish or anything to increase the encounter rate of what you want there. But the green mystery data in ACDC, the battle green mystery data in ACDC, it's either 50-50. It's either 1,000 Zenny or 1 Bug Frag. So if you want to just go for the 50-50, you can do it that way. Like I said, I recommend this way because even though the odds are still very much in your favor, right? It's a 6 and 8 to get Zenny/Bug Frags. If you want one more than the other, then I mean, maybe you want to go to the Liberation Mission, like if you only want Zenny instead of the Bug Frags in general. But that's it for this video. Just want to show this off real quick. I got some more videos cooking up for the Battle Network collection coming up here in a little bit. Just gotta finish recording those. Hopefully this video helped you out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later. Real quick, right before this video, and I just want to give a quick shout out to my patrons and those of you who are YouTube channel members. Thank you for supporting me monetarily and allowing me to continue doing what I do. If you would like to become a channel member or a patron, you can find information to that down below in the description, and I'll catch you guys next time.